Where was the outrage when Barack Hussein Obama bombed the Middle East? Where was the outrage, folks? Uh, Back when Barry Obama was president, this is what he did. He bombed, he put 12,192 bombs dropped on Syria, 496 bombs dropped on Libya, 12,095 bombs dropped on Iraq, 35 dropped on Yemen, 14 bombs dropped on Somalia, and 3 bombs dropped on Pakistan. Where was the outrage then? Where was the outrage by the left? By the mainstream media, our propaganda media? Where was it, folks? I didn't hear it. It was crickets. They were quiet. They were silent. Why? Because Barry Obama could walk on water. He was perfect. He did nothing wrong. President Trump is doing what no man before him has done before. This is beyond talks, sanctions, restrictions. Iran is hell-bent. They are dead set on acquiring a nuke bomb. They are not going to stop until they do. Remember, it was, I believe, last year, Operation Midnight Hammer. It did a lot to do damage to their facilities, which I was hoping that would be all that would be needed, but apparently it's not. They've got a lot of underground bunkers, this and that. No other president is going to do what Donald Trump is doing. They're not. If we had right now, if God forbid if Biden were in office, or, oh my gosh, cackles Harris. First of all, she'd be cackling her way through all the talks, the negotiations, the conversations, but also that's all they would be doing, folks, is talking. They'd be kicking the can down the road. There'd be no change. There would be no results outside of the fact that Iran would eventually obtain nuclear power. Nuclear power not to just bring lights to their communities or something, not for electricity. Nuclear power to create nuke bombs, to, of course, bomb Israel, to create long range to hit maybe Britain, of course, the U.S. That's the ultimate goal. The point is, folks, Barack Obama, Barry, bombed the Middle East. Nobody said anything. Nobody said a word at all. There was no critique, no criticism whatsoever. President Trump notified Congress, I think, 48 hours before? They had been notified. He did what he needed to do on that. But he is perfectly in his right and in his power to do what he's doing. And no other president would take it to this length and would go this far and would take this much decisive, bold action other than President Donald J. Trump.